Imagine a place where the greatest minds of antiquity gathered, a place that held the collective knowledge of the ancient world. This was the Library of Alexandria. In the heart of Egypt, during the reign of Ptolemy the Soter, a repository of unprecedented scale was born. A place not just built to house scrolls and manuscripts, but to serve as an epicenter of knowledge and learning. This was none other than the great Library of Alexandria, a marvel that radiated wisdom across the ancient world. Ptolemy, a former general under Alexander the Great, had a vision. He saw Alexandria as more than just a city. He envisaged it as the intellectual capital of the world. To bring this vision to life, the Library of Alexandria was established, a testament to the insatiable curiosity and profound intellect of humankind. The library was not just a place for storing books, it was a magnet, attracting scholars from all corners of the known world. It was a vibrant hub of intellectual exchange where ideas were born, challenged, and honed, where debates raged and new theories took flight. In these hallowed halls, you would find the likes of Euclid, the father of geometry, painstakingly crafting theorems that would form the foundation of modern mathematics. Or Archimedes, the brilliant physicist and engineer, whose principles on levers and buoyancy continue to shape our understanding of the physical world. And it wasn't just science. The Library of Alexandria was a crucible for all disciplines. From astronomy to zoology, from philosophy to philology, it was a place where knowledge was not just preserved but cultivated and expanded, a place where the intellectual boundaries of the ancient world were pushed and prodded and reshaped. The Library of Alexandria stood as a beacon of enlightenment, but its light would not shine forever. As we delve into the mystery of this great institution, we are reminded of the ephemeral nature of human achievement and the enduring quest for knowledge that defines our species. So, let's journey on as we explore the rise and fall of this iconic institution and its lasting impact on the world. In a world where knowledge reigned supreme, what could possibly lead to the downfall of such a powerful institution? The Great Library of Alexandria, the sanctuary of wisdom and understanding, met a fate that still baffles historians and scholars alike. Let's journey back to the era of Julius Caesar, the mighty ruler whose actions inadvertently sparked the first flame of destruction. During the siege of Alexandria around 48 BC, Caesar found himself cornered. In an attempt to distract his enemies, he set his own ships ablaze. The fire spread, and soon the Library of Alexandria was caught in its destructive path. Though not entirely ruined, a significant portion of its invaluable collection turned to ashes. However, this was just the beginning. The second blow came a few centuries later, under the rule of the Roman Emperor Aurelian. In the late 3rd century AD, during the battle to recapture Alexandria from Queen Zenobia of Palmyra, the areas of the city where the library stood were heavily damaged. The library, already a shadow of its former self, suffered further. The final nail in the coffin, however, was not due to war, but religious strife. In the late 4th century AD, Theophilus, the Patriarch of Alexandria, under the decree of the Roman Emperor Theodosius, ordered the destruction of pagan temples. The Serapeum, a daughter library of the Great Library and the last refuge of its remaining works, was not spared. And so, the beacon of knowledge and wisdom was extinguished. The once great library, home to 500,000 scrolls documenting the wisdom of the ancient world, was reduced to rubble. The works of great philosophers, mathematicians, and scientists, the collective wisdom of an era, disappeared into the ether. The once resplendent library was reduced to ashes, its precious scrolls and tomes lost to the sands of time. The very pillars of our understanding of the world and the universe, the roots of philosophy, science, and art, were buried beneath the ruins of this once magnificent institution. What happens when a civilization loses its memory? Imagine, if you will, an immense storehouse of knowledge, a beacon of wisdom and understanding, suddenly and irrevocably lost. This was the fate that befell the ancient Library of Alexandria. The Library of Alexandria was not simply a repository of scrolls and scripts. It was a vibrant hub of intellectual exchange, where the brightest minds of the ancient world gathered to discuss and debate. When it was destroyed, it was as if a light had been extinguished, casting the world into a darkness from which it would take centuries to emerge. The loss of the Library of Alexandria was a catastrophe that reshaped the course of history. It was a repository of countless texts from the ancient world, including works of science, philosophy, literature, and more. When it was destroyed, we lost not just a physical place, but a vast trove of human wisdom and understanding. Among the lost works were those of great thinkers like Euclid and Archimedes, whose texts laid the foundations for modern mathematics and physics. Without these, our understanding of these fields was set back by generations. We can only imagine the scientific advancements that might have been had these works survived. Similarly, the philosophical works of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle were known to have been housed in the library. These works formed the bedrock of Western philosophy, and their loss would have been a severe blow to our intellectual heritage. The loss of the Library of Alexandria was not just the loss of a building, but a tragic loss of human knowledge and progress. Its destruction was a blow to the collective memory of humanity, setting us back in our quest for understanding and wisdom. Imagine the world that might have been had the Library of Alexandria survived. The scientific advancements, the philosophical insights, the literary masterpieces that may have been lost to the flames, we can only speculate, but one thing is certain: the loss of the Library of Alexandria was a tragedy from which we are still feeling the effects today. The loss of the Library of Alexandria was not just the loss of a building, but a tragic loss of human knowledge and progress. The Library of Alexandria might be gone, but its legacy lives on. These words echo through time as we delve into the profound influence of this ancient institution on our modern world. The idea of the Library of Alexandria, a beacon of knowledge and wisdom, has greatly influenced the creation of modern libraries and institutions of learning. It was a place where people from different cultures and backgrounds came together in the pursuit of knowledge, a concept that resonates powerfully to this day. This grand institution was more than just a library. It was a symbol of the power and importance of learning, a place where the intellect was celebrated and revered. It set a precedent that knowledge should be accessible to all, not just the privileged few. This philosophy is mirrored in the ethos of our modern public libraries and universities, which strive to democratize education and make knowledge available to the masses. The spirit of the Library of Alexandria is also kept alive in the new Bibliotheca Alexandrina. Situated on the shores of the Mediterranean Sea, in the same city that once housed the ancient library, this modern institution stands as a tribute to its predecessor. It strives to recreate the sense of wonder and intellectual curiosity that the ancient library once inspired. With its vast collection of books, manuscripts, and digital resources, the new Bibliotheca Alexandrina serves as a testament to the enduring relevance of the Library of Alexandria's vision. But the legacy of the Library of Alexandria is not just about the buildings and the books. It's about the thirst for knowledge, the spirit of inquiry, and the quest for understanding that it represented. It's about the idea that knowledge is power, and that this power belongs to everyone. The legacy of the Library of Alexandria serves as a reminder of the power of knowledge and the fragility of human memory. It stands as a testament to our collective intellectual heritage, and a warning about the devastating cost of losing it. As we continue on our journey of discovery, let us remember the Library of Alexandria and strive to uphold its enduring legacy in our quest for knowledge. What can the story of the Library of Alexandria teach us today? In the ashes of Alexandria's Grand Library, there lies not just the remnants of ancient knowledge, but also a profound lesson for the present and future. The destruction of the Library of Alexandria was not just a loss of scrolls and parchments. It was a loss of mankind's collective wisdom and progress. In the modern era, we are fortunate to live in a time of digital knowledge. The internet has become the new Alexandria, a vast digital library where information is at our fingertips. Yet the story of Alexandria serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of knowledge. It tells us that information in any form is susceptible to loss and destruction. Preserving knowledge is not just about safeguarding information. It's about safeguarding our shared history, our scientific advancements, our cultural heritage, our understanding of the universe and our place in it. It is about ensuring that the lessons of the past are not forgotten, so they can continue to guide us in the future. Libraries, museums, universities, and other institutions of learning play a critical role in this preservation. They are the guardians of knowledge, tasked with the responsibility of ensuring that the wisdom of the past survives into the future. In the digital age, this role has become even more crucial. As we move further into the information age, we must remember to protect and preserve our digital Alexandria, with the same fervor that we would a physical library. The Library of Alexandria was not just a repository of knowledge, it was a symbol of human curiosity, of our insatiable hunger for understanding. Its loss reminds us of the importance of safeguarding our collective wisdom, of the need to learn from our past to navigate our future. The tale of the Library of Alexandria is a cautionary tale, a reminder of the preciousness of knowledge and the importance of its preservation for future generations.